Multithreading. A thread is defined as the execution path of a program. Each thread defines a unique flow of control. If your application involves complicated and time-consuming operations, then it is often helpful to set different execution paths or threads, with each thread performing a particular job. Threads are lightweight processes. One common example of use of thread is the implementation of concurrent programming by modern-day operating systems. Use of threads saves wastage of CPU cycle and increases efficiency of an application. However, this way the application can only perform one job at a time. To make it execute more than one task at a time, it could be divided into smaller threads. Thread lifecycle. The lifecycle of a thread starts when an object of the system.threading.thread class is created and ends when the thread is terminated or completes execution. The various states in the life cycle of a thread. The unstated state. It is a situation when the instance of the thread is created, but the start method has not been called. The ready state. It is a situation when the thread is ready to run and waiting CPU cycle. The not runnable state. A thread is not runnable when sleep method has been called, wait method has been called, blocked by I/O operations. The dead state. It is a situation when the thread has completed execution or has been aborted. The main thread. When a C# program starts execution, the main thread is automatically created. The threads created using the thread class are called the child threads of the main thread. You can access a thread using the current thread property of the thread class. When the code is compiled and executed, it produces the following result. In C#, the system.threading, thread class is used for working with threads. It allows creating and accessing individual threads in a multi-threaded application. The first thread to be executed in a process is called the main thread. Creating threads. When the code is compiled and executed, it produces the following result. Threads are created by extending the thread class. The extended thread class then calls the start method to begin the child thread execution. Managing threads. The thread class provides various methods for managing threads. The following example demonstrates the use of a sleep method for making a thread pause for a specific period of time. When the code is compiled and executed, it produces the following result. Destroying threads. The abort method is used for destroying threads. The runtime aborts the thread by throwing a thread abort exception. Exception cannot be caught. The control is sent to the finally block, if any. When the code is compiled and executed, it produces the following result.